Be afraid, be very afraid in the city.
This is so weird. Since 1997, there are 45 people, mostly young men, who have turned up dead in 11 states and 25 cities. And a lot of them had gone to bars and they were intoxicated.
Across American cities, an eerie pattern has emerged, a series of mysterious drownings of young men marked by a strange symbol. I'm Detective Jack Graves, and today we delve into the unsettling phenomenon known as the Smiley face offender theory, a theory that challenges the boundaries between urban legend and cold, calculated crime. For years, reports of young men found drowned in seemingly accidental circumstances were dismissed as tragic coincidences. But as patterns began to surface, each scene accompanied by the eerie presence of a smiley face graffiti, questions arose. Was this the work of a single perpetrator or a coordinated network of offenders? In the murky underbelly of urban America, this theory quickly gained traction among investigators and armchair detectives alike. Investigators noted that these drownings shared more than just a tragic end. The victims, often celebrated college students or promising young professionals, were discovered in bodies of water near major cities. In many cases, a smiley face symbol, almost mocking in its simplicity, was found nearby, as if to leave a signature. It's a detail that sends a shiver down the spine, a deliberate mark left by someone who views life as a twisted game. Each case, though isolated in time and space, shared the same unsettling rhythm. And while no conclusive evidence tied these incidents to one individual, the sheer volume of cases suggested a broader, more sinister phenomenon at work. My team and I pored over the details, every case file, every crime scene report, searching for a thread that could unravel the mystery. The theory, though steeped in controversy, forced us to consider the possibility of an organized offender network. Despite the absence of a clear motive or suspect, the consistent presence of that smiley face could not be dismissed as mere coincidence. We followed leads that took us deep into urban alleyways, interviewing witnesses who recalled the bizarre sight and scouring surveillance footage for any trace of the offender. Every new case added another piece to the puzzle, yet the bigger picture remained maddeningly elusive. The smiley face offender theory has polarized opinion. Some dismiss it as a convenient urban legend, an excuse to explain a series of inexplicable deaths. Others, including many grieving families, believe there's a darker truth behind the seemingly random tragedies. The public's fascination with the case has only grown, fueled by media coverage and online forums where theories run wild. While the investigation remains inconclusive, one thing is clear: these cases have left a deep scar on communities across the nation. For the families of the victims, the lack of closure is a daily torment, a reminder that sometimes the truth is more terrifying than the mystery itself. As I conclude this chapter, I can't help but wonder, are we dealing with a lone offender? Or is this the signature of a coordinated network? The Smiley face offender theory challenges us to look beyond the obvious and question the fabric of urban safety. In my years of chasing shadows, I've learned that sometimes the most unsettling truths are hidden in plain sight. I'm Detective Jack Graves, and while the investigation into these cases continues, I remain committed to uncovering the truth behind every mysterious symbol. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the darker corners of urban legend and crime. Stay alert, because in the maze of modern life, danger often wears a smile.
There were 11 smiley faces that they have found, and the police are saying there's no link between them. I'm not buying it.
I have this weird theory that this is actually tied to law enforcement, because for some reason,
These Jenkins, he disappeared on Halloween night in a costume, was found cases. It's not the same Smiley.
Killer gonna know? Is the killer just hanging out to watch the body float till it shows up 2 weeks later?
And let's be real, the biggest gang in the United States right
Think about the infamy of this case and trying to mimic it.
That certainly happened before.
That's legit.
Thank you for watching. I have so many more stories to share, so please consider subscribing